Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO. Pleasure to be at Chemong Lodge doing this one today, and it's kind of a home game for our guest today, Dave Pogue, the president of the Peterborough Petes. Pogue, thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking the time out of all the work you've been doing on the farm and at the lake to join us for a pint.
Well, if there's one thing I like to stop down for, it's to chat and have a pint.
Chat, have a pint, talk a little hockey.
Have a little Pete's Lager.
A little Pete's Bob Cajun Lager there, which is great. Congratulations on that. It matches your shirt.
Thank you.
Going old school with the TPT look. Tell us a little bit about yourself. For the people that don't know Dave Pogue, you grew up, I think you're a Crestwood boy, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, actually we're in Bridgenorth here. I went to public school at Chemong.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm real close by. I grew up down the road about 3 miles away and been here all my life. Went to Crestwood, of course, and had some, I was actually at the Crestwood Reunion Golf Tournament here not that long ago, and each hole had some of the old pictures of the teachers, great people like Larry Pearson and Bob Danby, and some of my favorites there. So I haven't strayed very far from home all my life. So.
Yeah, and you've dabbled in a lot of everything. I don't know probably half the things that you've done, but I know you had a trucking business. I know you worked part-time at the Wolf back in the day. What else have you done?
11 years in radio. Started at Chex Radio in 1985, dating myself. 11 years in radio, finishing off with 4 years of the Wolf when they first came on the air. So lots of fun there. We were talking earlier off mic about some of the fun nights out at the Pines and memories there. In the trucking business, really in the business for 30 years. Owned my own company, E.G. Gray, for, 10 years, something like that. And now still in warehousing. I do a lot of warehousing. My son's into farming. We have a number of farms that I spend a lot of time on, and of course the Petes.
Yeah, it all adds up to a busy life for you. Despite all that, you also find time for a little something called Team 55, tackle suicide awareness in memory of your son, and we're going to talk about that more in the fall when you know more as to what's going on. But I know it's killing you to not be around it, missing it last year, being at the field, but you're still able to do something.
Yeah, we had a virtual event last year. We did a great video with some of our celebrity friends that have helped us in the past, and that went over really big, and we had a great auction. And from the fundraising standpoint, we did really, really well, and that's a good part of it, and we provided that money to our sort of outreach for suicide prevention program. But there's nothing like, Pete, you've been down there. There's nothing like being down with 1,500, 2,000 people down at Thomas A. Stewart on that Friday night, having the showcasing the high school football, having everybody together, getting a good message out, having a great speaker. We really hope we can have a traditional event this year, and we're kind of sitting on the edge of our seat. I think we're going to be there, but we'll know soon.
We'll keep people posted for sure here at PTBO Canada. I can't wait to hear some of the details as you guys figure it all out. And there's not a day that goes by that someone doesn't ask me what's going to happen with the Petes in the OHL. I couldn't imagine in your shoes how often you get asked that, probably 10 times as much as I do. But what can you tell us as to what is going on with hockey this fall?
Well, we're very, very positive and excited that the season's going to start. We have all indications are full steam ahead. Right now, we're expecting the players into town August 31st, so we're not that far away. What are we, 20 days away from that? The boys are going to land into town. An extended training camp this year for a number of reasons.
Introductions would be part of it.
Getting back on the ice after a year and a half would be nice. So we expect a long training camp. It's going to give the coaches a little extra time to assess the players and the players to show what they've been able to do over this time. And then our season starts October 7th. Of course, we're up north the first weekend at Sudbury and North Bay. We're really excited about the October 14th home opener. We've got, you've probably read about our new video board, state-of-the-art video board that's starting. The installation is starting now. We're really pumped about that as well. But I mean, I can't say enough how much, the old adage, you don't know what you got till it's not there. We've just taken so much in life for granted. Hockey's a small part, I get that. But for a hockey fan, for a Pete's fan, and when we're in this, what we're talking about here, it's so exciting to get back. And I think we got a full 68 game schedule planned, and I think we're going to be good to go.
Won't be long. Won't be long. That's Dave Pogue, everyone. We'll catch up with Pogue later on in the fall. More on the big Friday night lights, I'm sure. Looking forward to it. You know where I could get one of those Pete's Lagers?
Right.
Or do you know anybody?
First of all, right here at Chemong Lodge,
Yes.
They've got them all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, why don't you just head to the local Bridge North beer store or go down to Bob Cajun Brewery
Nice.
right on the Parkway.
Right there. Thanks for joining us. It's Hometown PTBO, everyone.
Hometown PTBO with Pete Dalliday, presented by Trans-Canada Nissan.